And welcome back to Let's Play EarthBound Beginnings! Last time we reached Mount Itoi, which I actually looked it up, and in the Japanese version it's called Holy Lowly Mountain. No clue why. We also met a robot named Eve after climbing a really long ladder, cough, snake eater, cough. And then we are now heading up the mountain. Off screen I got up to level 35 with Ninten and Lloyd. Problem, that's still not enough. Ness learns his best healing spell, PSI Life Up Pi at level 38, so unfortunately I'm kind of out of PP, so I need like 8,000 more experience. Somehow. There was actually another chance at level grinding, so I figured might as well just keep on going at this point. No need to just sit around all the time. So, other fun fact. EarthBound Beginnings was actually really rushed in its development according to things I've read on the internet. So one fun story is that this area was actually not balanced at all. The Japanese version, it was completely imbalanced. And it's not that much better in the English, if you ask me. It's still kind of imbalanced. These enemies hit hard. This sucks, by the way. These guys blow up. So you have to pray that Eve doesn't hit that enemy and destroy your party. So that is unfortunate that that actually happened in this case. So yeah, that kind of sucks. PK Beam R is actually an insta-kill. So that's also sucky. Oh, what do I have? Well, these only restore 30. Might as well use all these. They're not that good. By the way, at the house, not near the lake, but all the way down at the bottom of the mountain, apparently there's a guy there that will give you like a ton of like free life up cream. So after we get to a certain point, not gonna say it anymore for spoilers, even though it's a 25-year-old game, I'm gonna go back and get that, because we could use more heals, to be honest, for the end game. Which actually brings up the point that, yeah, this is actually the second to last area. There are only 2 more melodies left. So keep that in mind. One more magic herb. Voila. We should be in relatively good shape. Okay, one more for Lloyd. Yeah. By the way, I found out PSI stones only restore 20 PP. That's a lot less than I expected, so I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. These guys have high defense, so the best thing you can actually do is just to let Eve take him out. Really. Just guard, and hope he doesn't PK Beam R your healer. That's also a problem if that ever happens. Here's the thing, Eve goes first, so that means Lloyd is just screwed. Because Lloyd doesn't get anything upon level up either, he doesn't really need experience at this point. He's at a good enough level. We need to get Anna to level 34 though, because she learns her best healing spell at this point. In here is the Sea Pendant. The Sea Pendant is a really good item. It is an equipable item. And what it does, can I actually look? No, I can't. What it actually does, I'm gonna use these, so yeah. I'm almost at the end, so I'm just gonna tank it out as is. I hope I can. I think I can. Yeah, we're at the end. This is just like one more stretch and we're good. So I think we should just tough it out without Lloyd for now. And see if we can make it. Besides, yeah, Lloyd doesn't gain PP or any spells through level up, or PSI through level up, so it's really not that helpful. Wait, I thought you were supposed to learn it at 34. Whoops. So this is an upgraded version of the robot we fought previously. This is one of those that you just put on auto and let them go at each other, because he or it won't attack you. However, Eve is the only thing that can really do damage to it, so you just have to put it on auto and let them go at each other. Another thing is that from this next point, after this battle, the game actually becomes very different from the original. So, little bit of trivia about the localization of the game. Shigesato Itoi actually did oversee all of the changes to this version. In fact, when they remade the games, Mother 1 plus 2 in Japan for the Game Boy Advance, they actually incorporated the changes from EarthBound Beginnings to the Japanese version. So Eve is dead. Crud. Not a good time for an encounter. Yeah, you lose Eve at this point, so you may be a little bit screwed, potentially, if you're not careful. Even if you are careful, you're kind of screwed. Oh, check. Nintendo remembered the tune. So in the Japanese version, after hearing that, you would be instantly teleported to Magic Hand. In this version, you're not. Well, the thing is, because they completely changed actually how you get the last melody. In the Japanese version, you get the last melody in Magic Hand. Here, you actually get it at the top of Mount Itoi. So it is actually dramatically different. So yes. So for the Game Boy Advance version, they actually incorporated the changes. So a lot of people debate about the localization of the game, and I actually do know, you know, it obviously was improved by everyone involved with the Japanese version. So and they incorporated all the changes, so they obviously like the changes. So, you know, this is one of those cases where the localization really isn't that unpopular, other than the fact that the names suck. That's why people like the GBA fan translation. Oh, that's bad. Because you get the better gameplay with a better translation, so you get the best of both worlds. We're at the top, so if I can tough it out just a little bit longer, we should be good. Dang it. Okay, this is bad. Actually, this is really bad. Yeah, I don't know if there's actually any way to revive party members. Shoot. That's bad. I have to run this turn or I'm dead. There. Phew. That was close. Do this. Charge up all the way back. Yeah, I'm just tanking it out because we're literally at the very end. If we were farther away, I would actually try to, you know, heal more, but well, Ness doesn't actually have a way to revive anybody to my knowledge. So yeah, we're just kind of screwed in terms of healing anybody. Okay, there we go. Almost full health. And just up here is the end. Shoot. Up here is the end. That stone tablet's the end. So we just have to make it like, literally like 5 more steps. Oh man, I'm tempting fate here. Oh boy. Again, since these only heal approximately like 20 every time, I'm just trying to use them up so I can get life up cream later on. Oh boy. Okay. How many magic herbs are in this thing? Oh man. I thought I would have used them up by now, but I guess 30 is a lot. So examine this. Nintendo, welcome. I always believed that you would find your way here. Your great-grandmother Maria's love was scattered in the form of melodies. I have a melody for you. Listen and remember. Nintendo remembered the tune. The crystal fragments that had broken off stopped glowing and disappeared. So... oh. In the Japanese version, the stone tablet is actually useless. It's just purely aesthetic. It doesn't serve any purpose because you get the 8th melody in Magic Hand. I did not mean to do that again, by the way. So another thing to point out is, interestingly enough, in the English version, you actually need the Onyx hook to basically get the Magic Hand from there. Unless you want to hike all the way back up to the young town entrance. So now we're in Magic Cant for the last time. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how to heal everybody. There we go. Wow, was that expensive, or did I buy a lot of other stuff somewhere else? Because I could have sworn I had a lot more money than that. Shoot, I keep pushing the wrong button. Is this free, actually? Because... yeah, it's apparently free. I don't know where I lost all that money. Because I could have sworn I lost money somewhere. Okay, so this is the home stretch of the game. So for the duration of this Let's Play, of this video, I will be preparing. So keep that in mind. That, you know, obviously I'm not going to make any more story progress because I want to save that for next time. But I will be showing some prep work. Does that warp you to Magic Cant or back? Oh, well, that was a waste. Can I teleport out of Magic Cant? Wow, you can actually teleport here. I didn't actually know that, by the way, if I sound actually surprised by this development. Wrong button. Okay, teleport. My home. I'm gonna go home first. I have reasons. Oh. Okay. Yeah, in EarthBound, there's actually a stationary warp too, which is kind of good if you couldn't guess, compared to just having to do this running thing all the time. Also, it's hard because there's like massive button lag. I think I pointed that out throughout this project, but yeah, there's a lot of lag with inputs. So yeah, that doesn't help. Okay, so before I go any further, mini leave. I'm going to drop the rope because I don't need it anymore. I don't even know what the sticky machine does. I've never used it. Now, I'm actually not sure how the final boss works either. So that's something else I'll have to look up. But I don't think you can actually... Yeah, I don't remember. I'm gonna keep all the Lloyd's stuff, though, just in case. Big bag, because it's not that good of a heal. Same with Magic Herb. Vanilla. Life of Cream, keeping that. Franklin Badge, definitely keeping that. Hamburger, I can probably get rid of. Laser Beam, Super Bomb, PSI Stones, so that's... How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can recover about 120 PP if necessary, which is good. That's a decent amount. Rearrange. Spread out the heals a little bit. Okay, actually no, I'm gonna go buy items first. So where can I warp there? Oh, the closest warp is LA. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Okay. So now we're back in LA. And now we have to make our way back to that house at the bottom of the hill. Yes, I know this is kind of filler, but yeah, this is necessary prep work, because this final boss is hard. That sounds like I'm complaining, but this final boss is kind of hard. In fact, I might actually go level grind some more to try to get up to level 40, because I remember doing this fight, the final boss, and it was tough. I remember having to like save state a few times throughout the battle because I was just getting really terrible RNG with like criticals and such. And I'm not really hoping to do that. So yeah. If I die... Okay, real talk. Next episode is the finale for sure, because we only have one major thing left, so it doesn't make sense splitting up major events throughout like multiple videos. I mean, I learned from Okami that that's really not good. In hindsight, I would have done the entire end game of Okami minus the boss refights, but like the Yami fight, I would have done the whole thing. That's bad. I would have done the whole Yami fight. Wow, auto battle's really efficient. I would have done the Yami fight in one video because the ending is super short when they cut out the epilogue and credits. So yeah, I wish I had done that differently in hindsight. Plus, there's 111 videos, so that's another reason to try to condense. So yeah, it might be a long video, almost certainly a long video next time. But I feel like it's the best way to do it, because splitting up just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I think I need about 5,000 to 8,000 more experience to get to level 38 with Ninten. That's a lot. Just saying, that's a lot. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing off screen. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up to level... yeah, about 40 at best. Unless I lose patience, I'm like, okay, screw it. Level 38. Of course, this is also different this time, because last time I was following a guide that basically recommended a lot of leveling up, which causes the party to become sort of spread out in levels. But the way I did it this time, everyone's pretty close in level, so it's not quite the same thing this time. Where am I going? Where am I? Okay, am I going to completely... oh, there we go. This guy, what do you have to say? If you ask for life up, he'll give you full... well, does he only give you one at a time? Oh, well that's a bummer. I was hoping he'd give you them like all at once, like just fill out your inventory like with cold medicine. Once at a time is kind of lame. 2 more. So another thing to note is, yes, I'm doing this before finishing up stuff in Magicant, because once you finish Magicant, you pretty much lose out on the warp to the end. So I don't want to backtrack, so I'm just gonna try to do as much prep work as I can outside of Magicant first. Does that actually heal PP? That does. So this is probably the best level grinding spot right now, because the enemies don't hit like a tank. So I'm gonna go level up to like, again, around 38 to 40, so I'm ready for the final boss. And wait, what am I trying to say? Next time, we'll finish up the game, actually. Wow, this is a lot shorter than EarthBound. A lot easier than EarthBound too in some ways, and that is shorter. It is interesting to me how this game was localized, how, yeah, they incorporate, sort of like Animal Crossing, they incorporated things from the English version into the future Japanese version. It's kind of interesting to me how that worked out. But yeah, I'll just be doing this for like the next 2 hours. Gonna go put on a stream and just run in circles. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more EarthBound Beginnings.